Party, we want the icon. You got to spin it back and then let it go. Party, we want the reload. You got to spin it back and then let it. We got Rudy, we got Kit. Watch it. But let me put you the sun for this. Yo, HOC, bring the vibes of the agency. Everybody want to talk rock, so she is about what's the latency. No vacancy. Office foundation, that's great, that's the AKB. But I said, we got fun with the night side influential. Basically, I want the guy to freeze. From all these spot one, I can correct that's the rapidity. Every frequency, they give me architect. I can't remember like a dog AC. When I'm on the mic, I'm firing. No one can so put out the APB. I'm going to lose kind of when it comes to this music to show down in the vacancy. Hold on, do you really want me? From the 1920s, whole bunny from the dirty, high right back to the best, make the boy them see. Hold on, make the country see, make the headline news. ITV, that's the bad like me. Christmas dog, the shitty, y'all like the beach out, face of a leaf. The beach out, it's out, the line of a beach, we're not beach right. I'll be 40 in 3 years' time, but girl, let me get a drink of red wine. We're not see that one of a that's not my mates. You don't get interested, I'm not one of those shit. Hold on, let me come back again, I'm like, this stuff, and this when I brought this pen, only one, your wifey. Think again, I've been back this way, back way. Before why I was first top 10. What is this? I love you. What's the right way? This is the voice of faith. I used to go waving the after party. And the girls would say, and the girls, I go them singing, and the party song. I'm like, come on, and get them up to the weekly. Put them in our match to the beating, and they come in the fall for the music. Better not back up with DJ and beating. Alright, then. September for who?
Hello. Yes, I'm back finally. I think we've got the problem sorted now. I've got a charger.
Oh my days.
Yeah, they've lent me a charger at the thanks to the guys that made it in the back. They lent me a charger. Yes, Miss
Hello.
Big up.
How you doing, darling?
I'm all right now. I mean, you know what? My battery died on my phone. And my friend lent me his Hawaii phone, which is just terrible. That's what I don't know what them phones are all about. But yeah, hey,
see, that's what you get with Android. That's what you get with Android, mate. That's
yeah, mate. It's my phone all the way for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Looking beautiful. Right. I know that you're at a film premiere, and I know the reception might be a bit crap, but as long as you can hear me, that is amazing.
I can hear you. I can hear your sweet voice loud and clear.
Bushkin, you're my baby. I've known you for a long while. Thank you for taking time out to come and be on this show.
No, man, come on. That's the least, bro. You know.
You know what I mean? And you know you're coming back. You're coming back.
110%. When I'm sitting down, stable, stationary, you understand? I can have my headphones nice, comfy, and we can proper reason.
Yeah. I'll probably get you to come to mine, sit in my lovely location, and you know.
Okay. Yes, even that sounds better than lockdown easing up now. So even that, yes. That sounds
honestly,
just right.
Right, now that I know you're at the film premiere, and I'm sure they started because my friends already told me they started. But look, just quick, I've quickly given a story about, where you've come from. I want you just touch on Bushkin, say hello to the audience, just give a brief synopsis. Where you came from and what you did, you know what I mean? Just a small little snippet. Go.
Yes, people, big up, good evening, blessings, happy weekend, happy Friday. Man, I'm sure Valerie told you, but I mean, initially Heartless Crew started as a sound system back in North London in the early 90s. I took some inspiration from my brother, and I also took some of his records, and we set up our own little sound, played in our local community centres, the youth clubs, went on to playing in couple nightclubs, one being Chimes in Hackney.
Oh my God, Chimes.
Yeah, Chimes, the notorious Chimes, man. That's where we learned all our tricks in the trade. We got Anthony Whiteley. And from Chimes, we went on to Mission FM radio, pirate radio station 90.6. That's where a lot of people know us. And I mean, it was there that the transition happened. Like I'm saying, we're initially, I shouldn't even say initially, we are still a sound system at heart. But when we joined Mission FM, because we had so much records, like they made us kind of split our show. So we done one R&B bashment mix-up show and one garage show. And just so happened at that particular time, garage was just taking off. So people from that point knew us as a garage act, and garage kind of what got us, that made us popular, so to speak. And then we went.
Even when you say popular, because when you were growing up, you said you took your brother's records, but you didn't want to start out as like a DJ. You wanted to be, like the MC. You weren't actually spinning records, though, were you?
I was actually a DJ. I was actually a DJ first. Funny enough, it's weird. All three of us, both me, Mighty Mo, and Fonty, all started as DJs. In fact, probably maybe Fonty was a bit of both, because Fonty was in my school at the time. Fonty was like the best MC in the school. But this is like before I was MCing, and definitely before Mo. In a way, Fonty kind of taught both me and Mo as well. It definitely influenced us in our MCing. And kind of.
You see, I didn't know that. I always thought it was the other way around. Do you know what I'm saying? Because knowing Fonty as well. So
Fonty's the original. He's the original MC, man. He was clashing man at the back of the 43 bus in the days and all sorts. Fonty, yeah. You know what? In school, Fonty was just like, he's just very musical. So that I went to Fonty as the music man of the school, and another guy in my class, David, who was like a brain box. I went to both of them too and said, like, let's start a sound system. That was it. But
that's how that came about. But you wasn't called Heartless Crew then. Who was your influences when you were growing up? What was the sort of people that was around you influencing? This is the fastest I've ever spoken, by the way.
Yes, likewise. But yes, a speed date. I was taking inspiration from the Jamaican sound system, so Stone Love, Metro Media, Silverhawk, Kilimanjaro, and then the artist was at Buja Banton, Tiger, Yellow Man, Papa San, Cobra, Caperton, those type of people.
You can hear it in your lyrics. You can hear it in your persona, because you have this. I mean, you can flow on anything, to be fair, but you've never relinquished that influence within, no matter what music you sing on. Even, I'm going to come quickly up to where you are now, so you still have that taste, that influence. So you've been onto the Mission FM, you guys are now, renowned, and you've now come into the garage scene. Now that's when I met you. Do you understand?
Yes, the early garage, early garage days. That's right. That's exactly right. The early garage days. Yeah, man. Well, that's like the whole.
That's where it started. Yeah.
That's where
so you guys came up, and it was all three of you, and you're on the radio station. Now, I had just done Tingles, and the Click had just about to, the Click had just started doing their thing, and all of a sudden, Heartless Crew has come on the scene. I've already played the tune Heartless, which is your theme track, which, it wasn't even released then. It was just your theme tune, right?
It's the anthem. Yeah, that's right. We were just playing it. We had it on like a dub plate. We was playing it for ages, like in the clubs.
Who else was around at the time? When you lot first come on the scene, who else was around at the time?
I've got to give a big shout out to MC Creed, because like me and Fonty in particular were like jungle ravers, avid every weekend. And I remember one week, Fonty was tired. He went into that room 2. Remember, Garage was in room 2 of the jungle raves, and he went in there and he said, he come back after. He goes, "He come in here, this brother man, he's got some robot voice, like he's sick." And he come and joined me out, and we see Creed, and we stayed in there for a little while. But then after, I mean, it wasn't like straight away, probably maybe a year, or I don't know how long afterwards, but that was actually MC Creed. He was like the original person we saw doing the garage thing, MCing. Also Dominic Spreadlove was like big them times. We had an office next to him. Who else was PSG was big, because we knew him also from the jungle. He was MCing on Jungle as well, so we knew PSG.
But who gave you your chance? But when, I mean, and I know what it's like in that particular industry coming up. It was dog eat dog. Everybody was fighting for their corner. And
very much so.
Came in and said, "You know what? We're just going to do our thing. We're not even worried about nobody, to be fair." You lot came in and literally, because you had like So Solid Crew. You had Oxide and Neutrino. You had Pay As You Go. You had the Cartel. You had so many of them. Everyone wanted to sort of like clash with you guys and dust. But you lot dust them out. Dust them out.
A lot of them didn't realize we come from sound system culture. So clashing is part of sound system culture. That's what we was. We're a sound system. Like we had bare dub plates and all these type of things before we come into the garage scene. And then we got even more in the garage scene. So these guys, they kind of saw what we was doing, and like So Solids and the Page Ago, they came after us, they saw what we was doing, and they kind of jumped on the bandwagon in the garage arena, because they only saw that part that we was doing, so they saw the one-dimensional. But so when they're coming to clash us now in the garage team, they don't know, wow, we're sound system, this is what we do. Like, it's like we've never been a clashing sound, but we've always been able to clash. You understand? We're more of a girl sound, but the thing with these guys, they've always tried to, you know, sometimes they pick fights. They're bringing a knife to gunfights in a way. And
I was there. I've been there. I saw it. I'm not gonna.
It never works out.
Yeah, I saw it. I've been there. I'm watching you guys, you know, having it out on the stage and the clash and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I want to go deeper, but I'm gonna. You've worked with. Even when, you know, Heartless Crew, so I'm going to take you away from Heartless Crew because you've always stood out. No disrespect to Conti or their man there, you decided to want to branch out. And,
that's,
you know, you branched out and, you know, obviously, you know, Bush Bash, and you decided that, you know, you went to a record label. I mean, I know the story, what's happened with the record label in terms of how you wanted to experiment being an artist away from the guy. Just give a brief synopsis of why and how. What was that experience like?
I mean, it was two things really. One, when we was all signed to this Heartless Crew, I just felt like the whole vibe was wrong. The way they dealt with us was just wrong. There was no love there. There was no feelings. It was we almost lost the love for music, like working with a major record label. And at that point, I always said that, you know what, if I get the chance, I'm going to set up my own independent record label, which is going to be for the people. And it's going to be about love and vibes. And then also with the MCing, I love MCing and I love the whole garage scene and the raves and stuff like that. But I also want to give myself another challenge and a test as well. And the thing is with MCing, which is it's great, but it's not necessarily recognized right around the world. And then also with MCing, it's like I can go and do a set tonight and spit some lyrics, and I'm not necessarily going to remember what I spitted or what order it was in or anything. And as an artist, you've got set tunes. People can go back, they can listen to your tune, they can listen to your album, they can stream it. So it kind of gives it, just kind of etches it and gives it a bit more.
Something more fulfilling, isn't it?
That's right. It's a level up almost, you understand? So that's kind of the reason why I want to do that. And just have something. I mean, although the CDs and tape packs will always fly around, it's good to have a tune that people can attach to a certain feeling and they can go back and listen to that tune in a certain mood, or if they want to change their mood. Man, that's kind of why I really wanted to jump in and put that.
And I like that because but whilst you're doing that, you know, the scene is changing because it's gone to drill and it's going to grime, and you are still elevating. You're still, you know, innovating people. You're still aspiring, and because you're still doing you, you've never changed what your attitude is. You know, I'm going to just show a couple of pictures on the screen. People can see it when I'm talking to you, but these are some of the moods of, you know, Bushkin over the years. The styles. You are like a style icon. You know, different hairstyles. As I said, I'm speeding it to bring it up to date because we are going to do part 2. But
we're going to definitely
going to do part 2 because your history is very, very long, and we didn't get to start bang on 8 o'clock. But I'm going to bring it up to. So here you are, the label. You guys have come back together because you took that part space away from them. We won't go into why and whatever the ish about it. The fact is, you took your hiatus, came back together. But you still had Bush Bash Records and still experimenting. Do you know what I mean? So look, I'm going to chuck in something. This is a tune that I think is hilarious. I loved it because apart from working with Heartless Crew, you've sang with Alana V, you've done work with Big Nasty, you've done tracks with Harvey, you've done some tunes with the Kulak Crew, them down in Jamaica. There's a lot. I've got all the tunes. I've got them all here. So, but because I know I can't, you know, we've missed out so much, we're going to speed it. You know, I'm going to give a snippet, at least give everybody a snippet of just literally 2 seconds. You can see it as well. This tune cracked me up.
This one.
I'm laughing already. Sorry.
Oh yes. Yes. Okay.
What made you do that tune?
Yes. My Christmas #1. Big up Sticky on the beat as well, you know. Sticky, this is Sticky production, you know. Jeez.
Hey.
Yeah. All I need. Yeah.
No, I got
King size.
No, I have to stop.
Vibes.
I love that tune. When I first heard it, I thought, "What the hell? Really?"
Yeah.
But
Sound
I'm going
different.
to another tune that you do, and I'm going to bring you up to date. So you've worked with various different other people, but you have maintained. You hooked up with. Let me see if I can find this. I love this tune. I'm not going to bring Harvey in. There's a tune that you've done with Harvey. Let me see if I can find the other tune that I really, really like. Hopefully, I haven't got rid of it. Bear me a second. So this one,
okay, yeah,
I know. I do like this tune. I'm going to bring it up for you. See, this is another collaboration that a lot of people don't even realize that you've done.
Oh yes, there's like a dance tune. Yeah, that's right. We've done. Yeah, that's right.
Bushkin, don't mess with me.
Yeah, go on. You're digging deep. Oh, go on, I'm digging deep. The undercover little ones there. Yeah, man. I'm gonna start cutting my shapes, man. You're gonna make me start. Regions. Yeah. Go on.
Oh, I know we're skipping through, but I love that tune. You and Alana V. You know what I mean? That's a badass tune. But what people fail to realize is, man, I love that tune. I'm gonna have to drop all the tunes and I've got another 5, 6, 7. We'll come back to that. I'm gonna bring what you're doing today because Bushkin, you are not just an MC, you're an entrepreneur. And when I say an entrepreneur, it's you are, as I said, still innovating people out there because these young guys are coming up. My question to you before I bring up the next stage of where you are, how do you find the scene now? And do you feel that you're having to change anything about yourself to keep up with what's going on?
No, I don't. I definitely don't need to change. My mum always taught me like you're the head and not the tail. She installed some like key values into me like from young. So I'm never trying to change. I'm just being myself. And again, by default, I'm the kind of naturally a trendsetter. I've always just done my own thing. You understand? And stood out for doing it. So never gonna really try and change or follow suit with everyone else. You understand? So that's one thing. But the scene is good. I mean, I'm a lover of life. So when people ask me about the scene and stuff like that, I always try to give a positive spin on it, because I just enjoy life in general. The scenes are forever changing. There's obviously always things that I don't like in it, and I mean, some of them being that the music is kind of lost its soul and its essence. But again, rather than kind of complain about it, this is why I'm trying to do the label, and I'm taking inspiration mainly from Berry Gordy and Motown, because that's what I'm trying to build, something like that in Motown where the music lasts and well outlasts myself. And again, with the artists, what I'm noticing out there, it's been for quite some time, artists are going with these major record labels and they're not getting developed, so they don't really know what it takes to be an artist. You understand? They're not really groomed and they're not really been seasoned, so to speak. So that's one thing that we're gonna like really home in on, artist development, because that's something that's almost been forgotten nowadays.
Absolutely.
So artists are coming, they're giving some money, they're giving a quick little spin, they're out there for like 1 or 2 tunes, or if they're lucky an album, and then they're gone and it's on to the next one. It's all kind of throwaway music. So that's the kind of, I'm not saying that I want to break that cycle, but we just want to just do it differently than that.
Which is, so for people who don't know, this is his logo, and it's Bush Bash Records, and so for everyone out there, Bushkin is not just MC Bushkin. Bushkin has got his record label, and I would say that's been running for about 4 years. Bush Bash, 4 or 5 years now. About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it has. I mean, Yeah. I've had the idea for quite some time. It's been bubbling in the background. As you probably yourself, anything like it takes ages to build. But now, we've been kind of getting. Now we're kind of getting it together, and the music has really stepped up. So all the music you've heard thus far is good. But we're really the stuff now. What we're making, we're hitting home now. We feel like we've kind of found a mark, and we've got like a certain strategy and technique of how we're doing things. And yeah, man,
well, that's the case.
Kind of coming into itself. So
here you go. Listen to this.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm only now just seeing the video that you was showing up at the top of the page. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh.
Love
yes,
this
I'm
tune.
in now. I can see everything.
Caught up. In my feelings. Caught up. Hey.
Oh my God. Yeah. You turn me in a musty. I've been with before, but this is Mississippi.
Hey!
Jeez.
Bushkin. I love that tune. I love that
respect.
tune. Love that tune.
Yes, no.
And that's not all that you've done. I'm going to drop another one, which is another one that I love. And it will bring me up to date to where we are. So that one's called Caught Up in My Feelings. And what people don't realize is that you've hooked up with a wicked singer called Sweet Pea. And so on the next time we come back for part 2, how did you meet Sweet Pea? And you know what? I shouldn't even ask you that, but just tell me a little bit and then we'll go back to it when you both come on the next time. But how did you meet Sweet Pea?
Okay. I met him through a mutual friend, but it's like the story is weird because like I've always I'm a bit of a visionary, and sometimes I will just imagine things and say, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And at the time I was in the studio, I was saying, I had an idea of a person I wanted, and one of the things that was on my checklist for this person was that they live close to the studio. The studio's in West London, and I'm actually from North London, so it's not even in my area, but oh yeah, there we go. So one of my criteria was that I had a particular person in mind, but one of the criteria was that the person lived close to the studio. And lo and behold, like long story short, a mutual friend went to one of these kind of industry events, and he met a producer and Sweet Pea. And he invited them up to the studio because he heard their music and said, "No, I'd like their music and stuff." And Sweet Pea came up to the studio. He obviously didn't know that I had this in my head and stuff like that. We kind of just hit it off really and truly. And later down, I said to him, "You know what? I was actually looking for you. You didn't know, but I actually was looking for you in particular. Like I didn't know him. It was just like all a dream in my head. But that's how things work. So I just see things and dream it, and it comes to fruition. So yeah, man. But the weird part about it is that." Yeah, no, he's brilliant, man. Sweet Pea, singing his praises all day. The funny thing about it is, he was also kind of had a similar feeling in his vibe, and when he met me as well. But when he comes in, I'll let him tell his side of the story as well.
Yeah. Because here's another one that you two have both done, and here we go.
Yes. This is one of my favorites, funny enough. This is actually one of my favorites. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. So, jeez.
Oh no, where you gone? Oh,
I'm there, I'm still there. Now I'm in the vibe.
Hey, but hey.
Oh my God.
Bushkin, tune's rough. The tune is rough. Oh my God. Oh, I love that tune.
Yes, no, respect.
Oh.
Yes, no, respect, man. Respect.
Love it. And
respect. Yeah, we need to get you in the studio. Oh,
hey,
okay,
I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are. I keep saying that to you, don't I?
Yes, no, that's right. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna throw in one more so I can get you to go, because we're gonna come back and do part 2. But I have to play this tune because this tune has been on redial all day. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is now what's going on with yourself. And here we go. Woo-hoo! I like your shape.
Yes. Yeah. Go on, Bell.
Hey.
Jeez.
Like your shape.
Baby, you're beautiful.
Hey.
Yes, go on back. Woo! Jeez. What? Them boy there, yes. Them energies, go on. Oh. Yes.
Oh, I like your shape.
Yes,
baby, your love it.
Oh, you go.
I am so proud of you. I'm not gonna lie. This is not me being condescending. I am.
Oh, you go now. Hello.
Oh God,
hello. I can't hear you, bro.
Still here. Woohoo! That's probably you. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I'm here.
You gone, Valerie?
I'm here. I can hear you. So hold on. It could be just you.
Hello.
I'm right here.
What happened?
Oh no.
Hello.
Hey. You might have to log in and come back in again. 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's you. I think it's your Wi-Fi. It's your Wi-Fi. Definitely your Wi-Fi is cutting you out. And I can you hear me now, darling?
Yeah, bro.
You can hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh. Don't you just hate that Android phone?
Technology, mate. What's going on?
I know, it's your Android phone. It's probably all that dancing I was just doing. It's okay. If you log in and come back in, I'll be still here. It's okay.
I don't know what happened. I really don't.
Yeah. Log in and come back if you can see me. That's it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in the green room and hopefully he will come back very shortly. But look, Bushkin is, as I said, he's typing. I don't know what happened. It's okay.
I'm going to try and log out and come back in if you can hear me. Well.
Yeah, log in. Yeah, do that. Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm having fun. It's a Friday night and there's so much of Bushkin's music. And anyone that's just joined us, we're going through where Bush Bash Records, this tune that he's got called Yay!
Yes, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. The gremlins.
I know, right? It's just madness. Okay, jump on now. Yeah, okay, I was just sending you a message.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm back. I'm back in the building.
Look, Bushkin, as I said, I know you're supposed to be watching that movie, and then there's an after party and Q&A. And I know, and
I will catch a bit of it.
I know, right? Before you go, just how's lockdown been for you, and where you are at the moment? How has it been? And any words that you want to just impart of wisdom, even because we've got part 2.
Okay, yes. Well, lockdown's been brilliant, man. It's been a good time to kind of. I mean, to be honest with you, once it's been lockdown, we've just been continuing doing our thing, and we've just been continuing working, and just focusing and building on working on the dream. So it's been good, it's been fun, and I mean, now that we're coming out of lockdown, it's good because a lot of people have seen the work that we've been doing, and it's made us on tip of people's tongues and stuff like that. So that's really good. And words of recovery. Also, I can pick up my cousin. She's on the line, Sean. And she's been helping us in the background. Said, you see, it's like us up the front, like there's a team at the background where was helping to cultivate things and make it.
Because you've also, hopefully, he hasn't gone too much. Wi-Fi, Android, Jesus. So I'm not knocking anybody with Android, sorry, because you've got your own, you've got your own merchandise. You've got, you've let everybody know you are still on BBC One Extra with the Heartless Crew.
Yes.
I had the honest pleasure of being there with you.
Yay! Yes, coming out with a vibe show. That show, there was madness, man.
That show was bad.
That
show was bad. It was really, really bad. It was wicked. So there I was. I was one of your special guests on the Gary special, etc., etc.
Yes, miss.
I know we're going to come back because I want to play those music. Watch you know. Guess who I'm going to bring on? Guess who I'm going to bring on with you right now? Watch this. Why are you not making me talk Jamaican? Really? I'm English. No, doctor. Hey!
Bro God.
Link up, man. Listen, you know what? When you said the words of wisdom, this is what I was going to say. Unity is strength and teamwork makes it dream work, man. There's stuff that we're always saying in the studio in our office still, man. So, man. Bless up, doctor.
Big up, bro God. Big up.
This worked perfectly because this is how I wanted it to work. I wanted the two of you to say, yo, wow, go on, and bless up and cross over.
Yes, that's right. I can't wait, but I can't hear Doctor though. Can't hear him.
Can you not hear him?
No.
I can hear him.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear him. Don't know why.
Oh no.
That's a shame.
You know what?
Doctor, we have to link up as well, man, because you know what, again, like I said, unity strength, I'm trying to link up the seed, man, and the UK vibe, man, in the studio and put down some tunes, man. So, but yes, obviously you don't know, Valerie, I'm hot on your tail, and also Doctor, man, you ever come forward, but man, we need to put down some works together, cuz.
Brother, I'm ready. Hey, Valerie, tell him I'm ready.
Oh, you're gone as well, Valerie, now. I can't hear none of you.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
I can hear you.
All right, so, Bushkin, I know you want me to come in the studio. I'm definitely. Doctor said, when you're ready, the link up is there. You know what? Collaboration, energy in abundance. We have good people. Good people. When the time is right, everything would link together. So, you know what I mean? I know that you're at a movie. He's at a premiere at the moment, Doctor. So,
I'm gonna run back in there. And the Doctor. Thank you for having me so much. And part 2 is pending. You're trying to hopefully before then we get you in the studio. So on part 2, because you're gonna play some sneak preview music.
Right. I'll tell you what, we'll do the link up here and we'll do it in the studio. Because you know I've got a studio in my house on Red Tete.
Okay, well then there you go.
Let's do the part 2. It's only come scared out, not done why I'm not but yeah, we'll do the part 2 in about 3.5 weeks' time. Let's get together before we come out of the full lockdown. Get speaking on, talk about the new project. But for me, my brother.
Oh man, no man of them respect. Come on, Valerie, man. Love everything. Doctor, bless up as well, man.
Bless up, bro. Yeah? We'll link up. All
right, babe. See you, Bush.
Bless up, man. Bye.
Bye, babe. Doctor.
You're welcome.